Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. Today you see me, I'm sitting at my desk again because I have a hardware video for you. I show you how to clean your Nintendo GameCube controllers. Uh, yeah, let's start to work. Okay guys, here we have it. Today we open up the Nintendo GameCube controller. We have my trusty bit set here. And for some reason, there are, let's see, 6 screws in the back. And for whatever reason, Nintendo decided to use driving screws with the GameCube controller and not the Nintendo Game Bit. So we need to use that. And keep in mind, those screws back here, this one and this one, they are very deep into the plastic. So uh, you can see, maybe you can see that on camera. You really need a bit set for usually with normal bits you can't get all the way into in there. You need thinner bits. This one, two left here and here. There are a lot of people out there who don't like the GameCube controller because of his strange button design, button layout. But I actually always thought it pretty comfortable to play, except for one game, and that is Mega Man, because for whatever stupid reason they switched jumping and attack buttons. Okay, so we got the screws out. Then the controller should come right out. Okay, back piece. The back piece here. The shoulder buttons. Dirt isn't actually that bad. Let's see. Put the front piece aside for now. Now we have, to get the shoulder buttons out, we have normal Phillips head screws. We need to change our bit here. I think this one is too big. We got one even smaller one. Oh, it doesn't fit. Why does it not fit? Strange. Hmm. Oh, now I have to. I did 2.0. That is the correct size. Those are smaller black screws. Keep that in mind. And take off the black piece here. And then the whole button should come out. Yeah, it does. Here we have the button. Hmm. Yeah, actually the dirt isn't that bad. Let's get the other button out. Same procedure as before. First the black piece, and then the button itself. There we go. And now we have just the back piece, back plastic piece. As always, if yours is dirty, just go to the sink, wash it wash it with soapy water and an old toothbrush, and then set it aside, let it dry at least for 24 hours. You can use a paper towel to get some extra water out of there, but you absolutely do not want to put it back together when it's still wet, so just let it air dry for a few days just to be sure. Okay, this is the back piece. Then I put that aside for now. And here we have the front piece. You can see the motor uh, of the rumble feature. Okay. There is a oh, that the set button is coming right off. And I think there is only one screw. Very, very tiny Phillips head screw. Let's see here. Let's see if we need to change the bit. No, it works with this one. It's a very tiny screw. Put it, and the whole thing comes off. Yeah, front piece. And here it's just the usual stuff. Get those things out. Rubbery thing on the start button. And now the D-pad. The other buttons. No, B button. B. The start button is still in there. It's very tiny start button. Okay, and now we have the front plastic piece. Same procedure with as with the back piece. So now, what do we have here? We can, I think, either this rubbery thing, the buttons we can just pull off. Yes, we can. Put that aside. And the stick should just come, it just sticked on there. Just pull it off, gently pull it off. And same with the C stick. Just pull it off gently. And then you have the electronic part here. Yeah, it doesn't look that bad. There is a little dirt around the sticks. Where is my brush? Oh, let's just blimp it first. Oh wow, there was actually some dust chunks coming out of the stick area. Here I need my brush because I don't know if I can see that, but there is a hair there. Okay. Mm. Also clean the area of the C stick. Okay, yeah, then let's just assume uh, the plastic is dry because I will not do that today. Uh, don't have that much time today, but a few 2 days at least have gone by, and your plastic is completely dry, and we put this thing back together. We start with the back piece actually, so we get some of the screws out of the way. The back piece need to get the shoulder buttons back in. This is R. Need to fidget in a little, but it should then sit right into place and sit right into place. The black plastic piece on top clicks also into place, and now we fix it with the black screws. Second one. Yeah. Buttons back into place and works. Same with the L button. We just need to get the gray part in first and then align the black part. It's a little hard to describe and show because, but you will get it when you do it yourself. And the black plastic piece clicks into place, and fix it with the other two black screws. Hold shoulder buttons into place. So that's the back piece for now. Then put that aside. The front piece. Let's put the buttons back in. B. They all fit again just one way, so don't be afraid. B. The big A button, the center. What's that? Y. And X. Start. The tiny start button. Then we can already put the D-pad back in. Can also put the Z or Z, depends on your region button, back into place. Oh, it's a little tricky. Let's put it aside for now. Then we can put the rubbery things back on. Start button first. The step 4, that's for the D-pad. So, and this one is for the other buttons. It goes like this. Yeah. Okay. Then we have the electronic part. We need to stick the thumbsticks back on there. They also just fit one way. Be aware of that. If you look at, I don't know if you see it on camera, but it's a little oddly shaped, so it's only fits one way. It's a little tricky, but you will get it. Stick back on. The C stick. It's the same shape. It's back on. Then we get. Uh, can we put the electronic part in there? The cable is really annoying. Put the electronic part back in. It just sinks right into place. And now don't forget about the Z button or Z button, depending on your region. Well, this is a little tricky to put back in. It, the C button is back in, but I think there is something wrong underneath it. Yeah, that's what happens, guys. The rubbery thing went out of place. That's what happened. But the other things look okay. No, it should be fine. This is what happens, guys. Sometimes here it's a little tricky, but with a little patience, it will work. Yeah, then we can put the back piece on. No, we can't. We have to align cable first. It fits in like that. Can you see that? Around this little plastic pillar. Also really bent into that shape over time, so you shouldn't have problems with that either. The cable is annoying. Thank God for wireless controllers. Unfortunately, I don't own a Wavebird. And yeah, now the back piece, just put it back on. Yeah. Is it in place? No, it's not. Something's not correct with the Z button. Come on. No. but it works. Seems to be in the correct position, but there's is something that's not right. Now it has been. Huh. Okay. The first of all, I forgot a screw. The very tiny one that goes here into the board. So that this is really a pain to put back together, guys. So now everything should be in place, right? Also, let's put the screw back in. Hopefully now everything stays in place. Now the motor comes out. Very, very finicky controller, I have to say. Yeah, but I think the back piece should fit on there now. But it doesn't. Uh, What's your problem? And of course, the set button fell out again. Everything's in place. Do not understand why the other half doesn't fit. I really don't get it. Oh, the rubbery thing was off. The rubbery thing of the D-pad was blocking. Yeah, now really careful. I hope now it fits. Yes, it does. Finally. Sorry, guys. Uh, I think I said it before. Those controllers to put back together sometimes can it be a little tricky. Uh, but just keep trying, and it will work after some time. Now we need the driving bit again instead of the Phillips head bit, and put the screws back in. On. Two left. And the last one here. Okay. So now finally we have it back together. All buttons clicky and working. Even the Z button seems to work fine. Yeah, guys, this is how you clean a Nintendo GameCube controller. It can be a little tricky to put back together, but it's not that hard. I was just a little out of practice. Uh, yeah, and this is where I will end the video. So this was the cleaning video of the Nintendo GameCube controller. I hope you have enjoyed the content. It was a little finicky there in the end, putting it back together, but I don't cut those scenes out on purpose because it's just what happens if you do these things. You forget a screw or it takes a few tries, but it doesn't matter. It's basically anybody can do that, and yeah, just keep going, and eventually you will succeed in putting it back together there. Didn't recognize that the rubbery thing on top of the D-pad went out of place, and that was the reason the top didn't fit correctly, and furthermore, the outer shell didn't fit correctly. Yeah, that's this stuff just happens. Uh, yeah, please leave me a like or a comment, and please consider subscribing to the channel. I will see you guys soon. Bye.